I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. The story of Cam'ron getting punched in the face by none other than True Life just keeps coming up. Yeah, because recently Jim Jones did a podcast and he expressed he wasn't there, but it would have went a total different way if he was with Cam'ron that day. See, a lot of people out there don't even know who True Life is today because he's moved on. He's an executive in the industry, ex-Rockefeller, ex-Def Jam signee by Jay-Z. I gotta be real with y'all. Them LES boys was running around crazy. I'm not sure if Jim Jones would have even gave them a run for their money. But hey, let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. And if you like the video, please hype the video. Let's get right into this one, man, because, hey, it keeps coming up, y'all. It would never go away. What went down with True Life and Cam'ron. See, I got to keep it all the way tall, y'all. Shout out to the whole LES. Yeah, because when I was younger, I was getting money in LES and Baruch Projects. You heard? Shout out to all the people from Baruch Projects. I got it. When it comes to these LES dudes, these black and Puerto Ricans, I got, hey. They're a little wild down there, yo. I got to be real. And I started learning about downtown around 16, 17 years old. That's when I started going. I made thousands and thousands of dollars, tens of thousands. I want to say that. All right. It was a little tricky down there because if I'm not mistaken, there was a police department right across the street. Yeah, you heard in LES, and I used to be like type shaky rocking with Baruch, but there was some real ones down there, and they was hungry. So when True Life was coming up through the game, these dudes were hungry with him. Yeah, hey, he was feeding them. He signed the Jay-Z. You heard? Yeah, hey, a lot of people don't know this about True Life. They probably never even heard of this guy in 2026. But he was significant behind Future, Free Band's brand. Hey, look, this is what he does. Now, he, as we all know, he went to prison for quite some time for hawking. Yeah, for using that knife. Let's call it what it is. A lot of people were shook. I got to call it what it is. Around this time, you heard back in them days in hip hop, you cannot say True Life wasn't that. A lot of people were shook of his street cred, and he was running around with global gangsters. You heard them dudes from Chicago. Yo, look, it was real. Now he's an exec. You're in the game. New York rapper True Life, born Roberto Guzman Rosado Jr., now works as a music executive and bridge between the American and Latino music markets. He focuses on operating his brand, releasing music, and supporting upcoming artists. Boy, I got to be real with y'all. This is a 360 from who he used to be. All over the DVDs, he was wildin'. I got to call it what it is. Cam'ron spoke about the time he got punched in the face. Yeah, I got to play it because it keeps coming up. Pay attention to what Cam'ron said when he ran into True Life.
Situation, I seen True Life downtown, him and his boys. They jumped out on me. They fronted. I left. There's True Life and 3 other people. See, that's another thing. People be acting like, oh, Cam seen True Life. He got snuffed out of it. True Life was with like 3 people, and I was by myself.
Right.
So basically, they fronted on me. I'm not gonna act like they didn't. I got in my car and I broke out. No, but you know, people will be like, oh, True Life did this to you. And I'm like, yeah, it was True Life from like 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what happened.
So as you can see, Cam actually spoke on it, and he wasn't afraid to say, like, yo, he was with 3 dudes. I was by myself. Hey, look, you make the decisions, y'all out there, though. But we know how close Cam'ron and Jim Jones is. You feel me? And at the time, when they were cool, when they was running around popping bottles and putting that swag on together. I got to call it what it is. Damedash spoke out about it, too. Some people felt this way. Pay attention.
Didn't do anything. And it was only 3 people. Only 3 people. It was like, it was 3 people. It was like, that's it? That's why you let a man punch you in your face? At least punch him in the face and run or curl up or something, but don't get in the car and drive off and cry in the car.
Some people feel that way. You heard? It is what it is. See, Damedash has a heart of a lion. You heard? He's willing to die out there. Hey, Cam has something to live for that day. Because I got to be real with y'all. When it comes to True Life, he really, really had the industry on smash and had dudes scared to pop out. Yeah, that's a fact. And to the point, yo, even Jimmy wasn't popping out at that time when they had that beef back and forth. Let's call it what it is. See, True Life spoke out about it. Yeah, this came out quite a while ago. True Life spoke on the topic and the situation and said these guys were lying. They had the story twisted. Pay attention.
Certain individuals, man, who's, gone out here, man, and told stories the wrong way, went out there and said lies on cameras. And, I've allowed them to slide because I'm like, don't make me hop out of retirement, bro. Really take the belt off my and spank your live on IG. And so I'm going to let you tell a story how you want to, man. But if I hear you say my name one more time in any interview ever and mention my name, which I doubt you're going to do it because you got it off and I gave you the pass, just know I gave you that pass, though, man, because you don't want me to tell a story the real way it went down.
See, this was quite a few years back after Cam told his story. Hey, look, some people may take off the suit. Hey, I'm just saying, the suit might come off when it comes to dudes like True Life, man, that was really living that life. You heard them LES dudes, man. I'm telling you, hey, look, they was a little slow to me. I got to be real. That's why I was able to make a lot of money and get up out of there. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wasn't down there thugging and bugging. I was down there flipping and getting this money and this chicken. You dig? Hey, it's a total difference when you just out in the streets. You don't care. You signed to Jay-Z. He gave you the reins. Hey, look, man, I ain't gonna hold you. He was like the pit bull. Hey, look, no disrespect, but True Life was like the pit bull for Rockefeller around that time. Yeah, / Beanie Siegel. Because when they signed True Life, oh, that was like the kryptonite for Dipset. I'm just being honest. It seemed like he did it as retaliation for Dipset signing there. And it was just one big, situation. Well, Joe Mo speaks out on the situation, right? Jim Jones. And he gives a different account. And he's speaking on if he was there. Now, we just heard True Life say, if you speak on my name, stop speaking on my name. Hey, the podcasters brung up your name, homie. All right? Jim Jones speaks on it, and he gives his take on it. What would have went down? Because they would have needed more than fists. Pay attention.
Life. And a situation happened between him and Cam.
I wasn't actually there that night. If I was there that night, we all know how that shit would have went. And you can ask baby bro that. They know I'm a dog, bro. You heard? I don't hide from nothing. You heard? I don't back down from nothing. They know that. And going back in time, if I was there, it would have went way different. Not saying I'm Superman, but y'all would have had to do a little bit more than punching. You heard?
Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, I see what's going on here. He trying to bring True Life up out his shell, homie. Hey, it is what it is, y'all. He's trying to go viral again. See, it's been years since CAM'RON, this altercation happened. And why bring it up now? See, the podcast has got a little, hey, I'm just saying, there's content. Do what y'all got to do. But this is almost 15, 20 years ago. And to bring it up now, Jim Jones is jumping out there and saying it wouldn't have went down like that. And guess what, y'all? I believe him. Because, hey, I know how close these two was. Okay? Jim Jones wasn't going out like that. Jim Jones was definitely not going out like that. See, I know deep down, nah, these two are still brothers. It's still love. At the end of the day, I think Jim Jones would have threw his life away for CAM'RON. I'm just being real. When it came to the beef, yeah, with these guys going back and forth, I don't think it would have went down like that either. Yeah, even though True Life had the situation at that time, I got to call it what it is. I'm not going to discredit what they was doing in New York City. They was running around like they had no care. A lot of people didn't understand it. I didn't understand it for one. I was a little younger, but I was streetwise. I was able to get money and I learned the game. But dudes like True Life, they come a dime a dozen. The loyalty, the way he was running around and going at other people for Jay-Z, basically. That's what it felt like at that time. But I'm sure Jim Jones would have stood that ground. It probably would have went a whole different kind of way. I'm not sure. I know y'all going to say he ran from Junior Mafia. He did this, he did that. But, yo, look, in order to be in these kind of situations, y'all, you got to be in these streets. You got to be rubbing shoulders in order to even get caught up in these kind of situations. And Jim Jones finds himself caught up in a lot of situations because that's what he's claiming to be doing. You heard? That's his life. That's what he's around. So at the end of the day, would it have went down different when it came to that Cam getting punched in the face at that time? Would Jim Jones had went all the way crazy like he's saying at that? I'm like this, y'all. I gotta be real. I'm like this. I don't know. But hey, who am I? I don't make the news. I just break the news down. And this subject is going to continue to always come up. Because, you know, Cam got a couple people going at him. He got damedash going at him. He got Jim Jones going at him. So people are going to use your name to go viral at times. But, you know, the subject at hand, do y'all think Jim Jones would have went crazy on people like True Life at that time? It's really hard to believe, but I think the love he has for Cam, he definitely would have turned up, bro. Yo, it's your boy E, or you, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. You heard? Hey, look, you ain't got to be a gangster or a goon or a crazy one to flip out for somebody you love, especially if they put hands on them. I can understand why Cam lived to fight another day. Because at that time, them LES niggas, they was wild, y'all. Get down in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel. Salute.
Life. And a situation happened between him and Cam.
I wasn't actually there that night. If I was there that night, we all know how that shit would have went. And you could ask baby bro that. They know I'm a dog, bro. You heard? I don't hide from nothing. You heard? I don't back down from nothing. They know that. And going back in time, if I was there, it would have went way different. Not saying I'm Superman, but y'all would have had to do a little bit more than punching.